Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to a random lifestyle vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina. This channel is all about beauty and that includes skincare, makeup and fragrances. Today we're going to be talking about the newest creation of Mona Katan, and this is Kayali Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. So first of all, this is the bottle. I mean, this is the kind of like regular shape, but I think the color goes with the name pretty well. And I think anyone who's even remotely interested in this fragrance will probably be able to guess that this fragrance is definitely for those with like a proper sweet tooth. And listen, no surprise here. This fragrance is described as floral fruity gourmand, which I get gourmand mostly. Like those floral fruity notes in here, they are so edible. I mean, like fruity notes would generally be edible, but what I mean here is that they are very dessert-like. So I have like candied fruit, and you know, florals will be more like Parma violets or something like this. So very edible, very desserty, very sweet. So the main notes mentioned on the box here are candied pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, wild caramel, rock sugar and vanilla cream. So these are kind of like key accords, and then the whole range of notes is mentioned on Fragrantica. And here in top notes we have vanilla, pear, marshmallow, rum, violet leaves and lang lang. The middle notes, bubblegum, jelly bean, jasmine, caramel and labdanum. Like literally just reading these notes makes me hungry. And then we have base notes of sugar, patchouli, cashmere wood, tonka, vetiver and sandalwood. So how does it smell? It probably smells exactly how you would imagine it. This is an extremely sweet fragrance, and I think it was pretty risky to create a fragrance like that, because like one false move and this fragrance would literally smell cheap and juvenile. But it doesn't. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing really mature about this scent. As long as you really like sweet fragrances, as long as you like your gourmands, then I will probably say this fragrance is pretty ageless. But it doesn't smell cheap either, so that's obviously good. So as I said before, to me this is like straight on gourmand. It's very candy-like. So I think Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar name matches the fragrance so well. You'll definitely get some candied fruit, you'll get this Parma violet in it, but you also get those like super sweet notes of marshmallow, bubblegum, caramel, and you know, all that stuff. I really love the fact that we have patchouli, sandalwood and vetiver in the base notes. This helps ground this fragrance a little bit and makes it a little bit more interesting and more multidimensional. And even though this is like a full-on gourmand to my nose, I think these kind of like base notes help this fragrance smell a little bit more refined. So this fragrance smells very delicious. I don't think I have anything exactly like that or very similar to that in my collection. I don't even think there is like a particular fragrance I could like compare to this scent. But does it smell extremely unique? No, I don't think so. I think this is a really nicely made gourmand, not juvenile, not cheap smelling, so that is really good, but it's not something, I don't know, legendary. It's just a really lovely gourmand. That's how I describe it. What I find interesting is that many people find this fragrance similar to La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. And I'm not too sure why. I mean, maybe kind of makes sense because we have pear here as well. But to my nose, they don't really smell particularly similar. But I guess that's something like worth keeping in mind if you're thinking of buying this fragrance. Since so many people consider this similar to La Belle, I think there is a chance that you will find it similar to that fragrance as well. The projection and performance of this fragrance are both good. Nothing extraordinary, but definitely good. And I actually do think this is a pretty safe blind buy if you have sweet tooth. I think most people kind of know. If you like those extremely sweet gourmands, I'm pretty sure this is going to be good for you. So the last thing we need to discuss is layering options. So Mona suggests layering this with vanilla, the classic vanilla fragrance, sparkling lychee and pistachio gelato. And I tried all these combos and this is what I have to say. I think this layering makes this fragrance a little bit heavier, but other than that, I think they're both good by themselves. Like, I don't really see much point in that. I don't think this combo is bad or anything, but it's just like heavier version of this fragrance or like sweeter version of vanilla. So I guess if you have a sweet tooth to the extreme, I guess you probably like that, but I think these two fragrances are fine by themselves, like they don't really need to be combined. So next one, this and pistachio gelato, the last year's release I think it was. This one, to be honest, it didn't really make much sense to me in the opening. But then in the dry down, I think this fragrance enhances the notes of the pistachio gelato a little bit more, and it makes this dry down more indulgent. So yeah, that one is okay. I think it's not really groundbreaking or anything like that, but it's definitely a good combination. And then the last combo is probably the one with Eden Sparkling Lychee, which is this one over here. It's quite a surprising combo, I have to admit, but it works pretty well. What I like about it, this combo does not really enhance any particular thing about, you know, each of these fragrances. It kind of creates like a separate scent. So yeah, that combo I definitely recommend. I also decided to try it with this Eden Juicy Apple, and that one was pretty good too, although I think the Sparkling Lychee is my favorite. Alright guys, that's everything from me today. These are all my thoughts about this newest Kayali fragrance release. Have you tried it? If so, let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Also, let me know whether you find this similar to La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. Thank you very much for watching. For more fragrance related content, check those videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye!